in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy everybody, welcome once again to HT's EDC, coming at you this fixed blade slash Folding Hunter Friday. How is everybody doing? Hope you are winding down a long week if you are part of our working class folks, and hope you have some great plans set aside for this weekend. I know me and Miss T, we are actually going to like a trade days, a trade show, flea market-y, antique-y kind of thing. So fingers crossed. You know what that means for a knife guy. I will be definitely keeping both eyes, both peepers open, looking for those deals. Have no idea. This is one we have never been to before. Don't know what to expect. But I know we got supposed to have 80 degrees this weekend here in the Stone. So I know all my Canada viewers just clicked off my video and said a few choice words. Hopefully not, because I know I was talking to Brother Dave, Oxyfee, yesterday, and he told me that he was actually out mowing grass for his first time. I guess cutting down, you know, the winter weeds or whatever, and he's on his lawnmower, and here's something that, you know, only Canada, as he put it, it started snowing. So how would you like, you know, think about that when you're out mowing, you're, you know, going to mow for your first time, knock down the weeds from all the winter, and darn if it don't start snowing on you while you're on the lawnmower. I've seen some weird weather, and we got it here in the Stone, but that's pretty weird, Dave. You win the weird weather award of the day for sure. But anyway, hope you guys have some nice weather wherever you are, and can get out there this weekend and do whatever it is that makes you happy, your heart's desire. I'm wishing you bluebird skies. But anyway, we are going to get into it. And you've seen the thumbnail, and we have a theme today, Fishy Friday, and we're definitely going to see that starting in my tote today. But for what you toting, where we always start is right here, Holy Land Pocket Cross, just like the American Express, but far more important, never leave home without this. Front left pocket. Also, in the front left pocket, we have the Streamlight Micro Stream. Not quite ready to say this is going to be a staple in my carry, but I can tell you what, I am definitely feeling on this thing, and I would be out of fingers now if I count the times that I have, since I've started toting this, that I've pulled it out and used it. So you flashlight people, which I don't know, I'm not quite ready to say I'm a flashlight guy, but we're trending that way. I definitely can see the usefulness in these, and have used it myself. So even noticed here has the double pocket clip. So I haven't done this yet, but you could put this on a hat. If you had auto trouble at night or something, you could clip this on your ball cap and look down under the hood. Okay, and I'm sure these flashlights guys like HT, they're like on every flashlight. I'm a novice, guys. Give me some grace. But yeah, I'm digging it so far. And some of you flashlight guys may say, yeah, well, get you a real flashlight. I mean, you know, I don't know. Is a Streamlight Micro Stream a good one? I don't know, but I can tell you this. This is if I'm going to keep carrying one, it's going to be small, compact, something about this diameter. I'm not going to carry some, you know, big old no, honking flashlight in my pocket. So, hey, so far so good. I'm liking this thing. Okay, and continuing the theme today, as you saw in my thumbnail, get this booger open real quick. Bear with me. Should have had it sitting there open, but you know me. Oh yeah. For Fishy Friday, how do you get much more fishier than this? This is my 1976 case fish knife. Comes courtesy of the hook sharpener. We have the hook remover tip on this guy. Got to get those scales off of our panfish. Catch you one of them. Catch you a bunch of nice crappie or some of them big slab bluegills. You fishermen know what I'm talking about. You got your descaler there, and you also got a bottle opener here to crack your favorite beverage while you're out there on the lake. And if you get past all that and fold that in, nice 70s thwack there, you got yourself right now basically a large toothpick with a lot of fingerprints on this mirror polished clip point blade. But yeah, you close that thing up, folks. That is the chassis. This is 5 inches closed. Another HT biggin, huh? Come on. You got yourself a large toothpick. Yeah, it just is. That is a toothpick frame, and with just an extra, blade here that has 3 or 4 tools on it for the fisherman. But I mean, if you never use that, I mean, you can see that blade doesn't stick up where it would be, a second blade be like a hot spot. Basically, if you're not a fisherman, you got a toothpick here. Just, a big, long, 4-inch long clip point blade here. So, anyway, I love it. I was tickled. I didn't own a fish knife. This is another one of our pond picking finds with me and old Lefty. And I was tickled to get this. 1976. I think I said it before. That is the birth year of my baby little sister. So, that's kind of cool. So, anyway, there's that. Got to wet the whistle before we get off too deep. Cheers. If you know, you know. Good old Coke goodness. So anyway, for our Fishy Friday today, we're going to go with Fishy Fixed Blade Friday today. And we are going to offer up this guy for you. We can back up and get it all in frame. This is the good old Buck 121. And as you can see by that tang stamp there, we have no little buck, icon or, marking on this. It just simply says Buck, the model number 121, and USA underneath, which denotes that this guy is a 1972 up to somewhere in that range, up to a 1986. So definitely a vintage piece here. And this is known as the Buck 121, or affectionately known as the Fisherman. So this is most definitely a purpose-driven knife. As you can see, it has a upsweep on it here. And a upswept tip on it, very pronounced tip. This is a fisherman's, basically a filet slash, boning, staking, for a larger fish. This is a fisherman's knife, all the way, like I say, from filleting out your favorite catch. If it's thick enough, like a salmon steak, something that you could steak, make some steaks out of there. But just a beautiful, beautiful fillet knife. The only thing bad about this guy, and I think I said it in I did a short on this video. is I didn't get a sheath with it. So that's the only thing that's a little saddening about this. And honestly, that's from yours truly being a meathead, because they had, no, they didn't have the matching, 121 leather, really nice, the old school buck sheath that would have went with this. But they had some other buck branded, like some nylon sheaths for maybe like a 119 or something in there that were kind of just loose. My point is, I could have took this home in a buck sheath. Granted, not the right one. But anyway, I got, when I found this, I got all euphoric and like a little kid. And, I looked around, it wasn't in a sheath. So I looked around, just a little bit for the sheath. Is the OG sheath in here? Somebody just took it out of the sheath, didn't find it. And, there I went. Could at least grabbed a sheath for it. But maybe, just maybe, eBay, somewhere out there. It's probably going to be a tough find to find a buck 121 just sheath without the knife. I may have to buy another knife and sheath combo to get a sheath, and then, I would have a sheath and two knives, but I would have an OG sheath for it. But even these 121s, they're getting a little more scarce. You don't see, I looked them up on eBay, and there's, 5 or 6 on there. But they're not just falling out of trees. So this was pretty cool. Pretty cool to find this. And like I say, worst case scenario, I never find the OG sheath for it. I know a guy. And to be honest, quality wise, it might be better than bucks anyway. But just saying, just for the nostalgia, just the combination, the nostalgia of it, I would like to, try to get the OG sheath for this. But we're going to get it dressed out. We're going to get some clothes on her one way or the other. But anyway, we'll take a look at this in hand. And very super, if you guys know a buck fixed blade, they're super comfortable. They kind of have these little very soft, you could call them finger grooves, if you will. They just kind of, they're not deep. They don't lock you in and like force you in a grip, but they just kind of show you where your fingers should go. And as you can see, I'm not like crammed into this, just barely getting my pinky in there. I just meld into this nicely. Not, like I say, I'm not over the edge, or I'm not just squeezed in there. I am completely comfortable. Perfect. So if you had gorilla mitts, if you have a double X or something size hand, or, Lord bigger than that, you might be tight here. I'm a extra large. I would call myself an extra large glove. I can fit fairly comfortable in a double X, and as you can see, I'm on there perfectly. So there's that. Overall length, I think we're about 9.5. Let me get y'all a measurement here. And I always do this turn to myself, which is a lot easier, but we will try, bear with me, to show y'all. See what I'm saying? It's way easier if I do this turn toward me. But we are a little better than 9.5, so about 9 5/8 overall. And I should have done the blade. We're 9 5/8 overall length, and I'm just going to do it real quick here, folks. We are 5 3/8 on the blade, and that is from tip to hilt. So a cutting edge, we'll do that real quick. 5 3/8 overall blade length, and a cutting edge of right at 5. So about a 5-inch from right here to right here. Business end, you got 5 inches of filetability there, folks. Is that a word? I guess it is now, right? It's an HT. That's an HT-ism. Filetability. Heard it here first. But anyway, love this thing. I know it's fishing season. I've been seeing you guys pictures over on Instagram, I've been seeing Wally, Big Fish, who else? Brother Jim Thornton. The Joker's got some beautiful bass boats and bass rigs, and I seen Brother Wally the other day. I think he had like a 4-pound smallmouth. Now, I'm an old Florida boy. I don't know nothing about them smallmouth. We got largemouth down there. That's, kind of a mecca. The largemouth, everybody comes to Florida to catch them big old lunker largemouths, and I don't know nothing about them smallmouths, but maybe one day somebody will take me on a trip and I can say I caught one of them too. But been seeing you guys' pictures anyway. But hey, get yourself an old 121 here. I believe this right here would carve up that smallmouth, Brother Wally. What do you think? You think that's about the right size? I think this is perfect for. Would it be my go-to for smaller panfish? I don't know. Probably, you could probably do the small guys with this. I've got something that I use for my, my crappie size and my brim. But 5-inch, yeah, I think this is a 5-inch blade. That's probably right in the middle, for your bass, your bass size fish, your 2, 3, 4 pounder guys, and all the way down to your crappies. I think this would kind of be a Goldilocks fillet there, but hadn't tried it yet. But I will. I don't go fishing, kind of like hunting. I don't get to go near. I really don't fish hardly that much anymore. If I do anything, I do my deer hunting. But I still have the love for it. I just, I don't know, kind of got out of it. My health, don't get to go like I used to, getting in and out of a boat and all, just with poop ankles, isn't the move. It's pretty rough. But next time I do go, I will 100% pull this thing out and put it to work. I mean, it ain't pristine. I mean, you can see there's scratches on this thing. Turn it in the light. This has been used. You can tell on the edge somebody is, whoever sharpened this before, got a little wonky on it. We got a good sharp point on it, good sharp edge on it now. As you saw in my hot off the stone video the other day, I did a short on this, and she will cut. But next time I get the real thing, get me a fish, I'm going for this thing, and we're gonna try it out. But might even make a video of it. But anyway, that is my Fishy Friday, and that's gonna be in the pocket, and that one day is gonna be in a sheath. But hope everybody enjoyed it. Maybe you're going fishing this weekend. I tell you what, if your weather's going to be anything like mine here in the Stone, it would be a jam up weekend to go wet a line. But hope everybody is doing well, and thank y'all for watching. And Lord willing, that creek don't rise. We'll do it again tomorrow. I'm HT. God bless.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see.